Good day, traders, and welcome to this second presentation of the RobotFX non-lag moving average expert advisor. I will try to cover in this video the hedge zone settings when you want to trade. When you want to trade and you want to hedge, not using classic stop loss. And in that previous one, in the first one, I'd like to remind you that we talked about all the other settings related to all the other settings of the expert advisor and everything are not related to hedge zone or hedge fluid. So basically, watch the first video if you didn't, and then come back to this one if you are interested in this expert advisor and this style of trading or in hedging in general. Now, let's start with the hedge zone. Again, if you are familiar with the RobotFX Auto Recovery, which is an expert advisor that only hedges an open trade, a manually open trade or opened by another expert advisor, it doesn't matter. This is exactly the Auto Recovery. Auto Recovery is included in this RobotFX non-lag moving average EA, the same way as it is in the RobotFX Fluid Expert Advisor. So, yeah, by using this non-lag moving average expert advisor, you also benefit of the fluid, of the auto recovery expert advisor at the same time. It's the same thing. Let's explain it for those who don't know what hedging means and those who don't know about our auto recovery expert advisor. Basically, what it means is, first things first, I remind you that the non-lag moving average EA is an expert advisor that can detect the trend using the non-lag moving average indicator. And in this example, it is allowed to trade, to sell. It will consider the trend as a short trend because the price is below the non-lag moving average, and the non-lag moving average is also black color. So it will be allowed to trade from here and somewhere until here with these settings. These are the settings if you choose the trend detector to both, meaning color and position together, both. In color, the non-lag moving average must be black, and position, the price must be below it for the A to be allowed to sell. Now let's go back to hedging. And the second time it uses the same indicator to enter a trade. And it will enter when the other non-lag moving average, the signal length, changes the color from uptrend, which is white, into black, which is for downtrend. And basically, the expert advisor will enter a trade here. Let me make this transparent, if I remember how. Is it this one or this one? Great. It will enter a trade here, a sell here. And again, we are hedging the zone. What does it mean? One moment. What does it mean? It means that the expert advisor, once we open a sell here, let me move these lines as I've made a mistake in drawing them like this. All right. Once we open a sell here, instead of placing a stop loss, the expert advisor will place an opposite order, but a pending order at the same distance as the stop loss would be 50 pips away. The stop loss and the take profit are again in pips, right? So it will place a pending buy order 50 pips away from this sell, which just opened, let's say. Basically, we will open the sell here, and the expert advisor immediately will place a buy order here, a pending buy, sorry. And depending on the ratio of these two, if the ratio is 1, as it is in this example, stop loss is 50, take profit is 50. That's a 1-on-1 ratio, right? 50 divided by 50 is 1. If the ratio is 1, meaning that these values are equal, that will make the opposite pending trade to be double the size of the previous pending trade, the first pending trade, basically. So if we are trading 1, lot size 1. The opposite, the pending order will be 2, right? And let's say that if the price will go up and hit the pending buy order, then obviously this order 2 will become active, and we will have one sell at one lot size and one buy at one lot size. Immediately when this will happen again, the expert advisor will well, this will become active. We'll we'll place a pending sell trade. It will follow the same ratio, the same calculation, and the sell pending order will be the lot size calculated. So all the sell orders, including the pending sell, the first one and the second one, will be double than the first one, the opposite pending order, which is this buy, of course, of 2, lot size 2, meaning that this pending sell will be, if you didn't guess already, 3, right? 1 plus 3 makes 4. It's double than 2. And the same thing will happen again and again. If the price will fall and it will trigger this pending sell order, then the expert advisor, the order will open and the expert advisor will place another pending buy order, calculated again. So the sum of these buys will be double the sum of all these sells. Now, 2 plus how much makes double than 4? Well, I guess it's 6. 2 plus 6, 8, double than 4, and so on. I made such a mess here. I know many of you mistake hedging with martingale because of this increasing of the lot size, the opposite lot size. Well, it's not, and there was another video I uploaded a long time ago explaining this. Well, I hope some of the viewers understood, others probably didn't. Anyway, whatever. Now, the one thing to be careful about hedging is not to get trapped in a consolidation zone when the price will bounce down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and open way too many trades than your account can support. And this depends highly on the on many things actually. It depends on how much money you have in your account, and it depends on the lot size of your first trade, right? These are the most important, I guess. And it also depends on the maximum orders, which I said we talk about this now. We didn't talk in the first video. The maximum order is the maximum number of trades allowed to be placed on the same chart, the same pair, right? So the expert advisor will count them, and this is useful. It's like a stage stop. So the expert advisor will again not open too many opposite trades. At some point, it will have to stop when this number will be reached. You must find your settings again depending on your trading style, your account size, your lot size, and all the other criteria. If it matters, I never reached 7 opposite orders. That's why the default settings are 7. I think it's a very big number. I never had so many opposite trades open on the same chart. Anyway, let's move on. Now, the best case scenario is, of course, when the expert advisor enters a sell here and exits here, when the non-lag moving average changes the color again from downtrend black into white. And by the way, we talked about this, but again, this is the setting, this one, close trades and non-lag moving average. If this is set to true, the expert advisor will open the trade here, as I said, and close it when the non-lag moving average, the signal non-lag moving average, which for this example is 12, will change the color again to uptrend to white. So this trend basically lasts from, I think, here until here. It's not so much, but it's better than nothing. 450 pips actually it is something. 50 pips is not nothing. Alright, So, yes, I deleted everything. So this is hedges the zone. As soon as the first trade is placed, the expert advisor will draw this, well, we remember the levels, the entry price, which is for, let's say, this sale, this it would have been, and the stop loss distance away in pips. If this setting is 50, it will consider the, well, the recovery zone, basically. We call it recovery zone. Within this limit, it will open the buys and sell and place opposite trades when the price will bounce from one level to the other, until eventually the price will, and this is the idea with hedging. The idea is not to lose the money, money by using a stop loss. To use a stop loss, well, the price might, let's say, enter a trade here, you set the stop loss too low, the price will go high and close this trade. Unlike the hedging where, let's say, if you open a sell here, let me make this line thinner. If you open the sell here, or not you, the expert advisor, and then the expert advisor will place the hedging trade somewhere here, which will be a pending buy. Well, if the price goes up and then goes down, it will trigger the third trade, the sell. So you will have 1, 2, and for this example, only lot size. Eventually the price goes down and it will close all these trades at break even. And this brings me to another setting in the expert advisor, which is the, where is it? The minimum profit. The minimum profit is not in currency. So 0.05 basically means 5 cents, or $0.05 for this account. And it is the minimum profit that you are happy with to close a basket of trades. As in this example, if the expert advisor will hedge, we'll open a sell of lot size 1, we'll open a buy of lot size 2, we'll open another sell of lot size 3. Now, since we have these both cells will be the lot size together 4, which is obviously bigger than 2, double. If the price goes down, and it does, it means that the profit will increase. The profit from the cells will well, overcome the loss from the buy slowly. And at some point, I don't know where, let's say here, at some point it will reach break even. Or you have zero profit at that point. When that happens, well, it will reach zero and then minimum profit, depends what value you have here. And if we reach minimum profit, I prefer to set it to zero or to close to zero. I've said that 1,000 times. That's my trading style. It's up to you how much you risk and how you risk, or if you risk. I like to trade safe. So when this, the sum of this open orders on the chart will reach minimum profit, the expert advisor will start closing them. It is very possible, but it will not close, or most likely it will not close after you close all of them. The profit will not be this one, 0.05, because when this amount is reached, the expert advisor will start to close them. Well, in those fractions of seconds, depending on the internet speed, the broker server's response, the price can go a little higher or lower. So it can be, in the end, not 0.05 cents as break even, or not zero if you want to close at break even. It might be plus or minus $1, $2, depending on the lot size you are trading. Anyway, let's move on about what else about the hedging the zone. Everything else, it's of course, is the same. We've talked about all the other settings in the first video. Trailing stop, trailing step, these are explained and also self-explanatory. The martingale, it's yeah, we talked about this as well. Oh yes, and one thing I forgot. And for the expert advisor to close a basket when the sum of all the trades reaches minimum profit, for the expert advisor to do this, you must set this option to true, close trades at minimum profit. And by the way, this applies to basket trades. It applies to opposite trades, multiple trades, opposite trades on the same chart. If you have only one trade, it will not close it because it's only one. However, and it must be said again, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. If you have only one trade open and you choose to set this option to true, close trades at non-lag moving average signal, basically means that we expect this open trade, where is it? Let's say this one. You expect this trade to open here, and it will open here, and you would like it to be closed when the non-lag moving average will change the color again from down black into white up. However, you see the price goes higher, and it should have happened here somewhere. In this case, the profit will be negative, and the expert advisor will not close this trade because it considers the minimum profit for this option as well. So to close trades at minimum profit, you must of course reach the minimum profit. To close trades at non-lag moving average reverse signal, change of color, you must reach the minimum profit. And there's also the option to close trades at take profit. If you set this to true, again, this applies to both baskets and single trades. But again, it must, and it applies to basket basically, because for single trades doesn't matter. A single trade will be in profit at the take profit line. However, a basket of trades will close at the take profit line if, again, the sum of their the income earning at that point will be bigger than minimum profit. It's kind of almost the same thing. This one, take profit and minimum profit for baskets. But you might want to enable the close trade at take profit, set it to true, if you want a single trade to be closed at the take profit level, 50 pips away in this example. I don't use it personally, but it depends on your trading style. Again, find the settings for your style. I don't use it. I just let the profit run. If there's a profit until the price will reverse, and I usually close my trade when the non-lag moving average will reverse. And this is about the, I guess this is it about the hedging the zone. These are all the settings. The trend length, yeah, I talked about this in the other video. The trend length is the length at the non-lag moving average, which is detecting the trend detector basically. And the signal length is the thin non-lag moving average, which is supposed to detect the entries and the exits from one trade if you choose the exits. I mean, if you choose the close trade at non-lag moving average true. You set it to true. Let's see what might happen here very fast in this strategy tester. It's weekend now, and well, obviously the market is closed. Just to see how it would have happened, well, live. All right, so we have a trade. And by the way, the expert advisor doesn't load the indicators on the chart. As you can see, there's no indicator drawn. You can load it yourself. Well, I'm not going to do it now. You can drag it and load it yourself, that indicator. I will not load it in the strategy tester because it will make this very slow. Well, we don't want this. Now, what basically happened? The non-lag moving average changed the color here somewhere, the signal one, and we have an uptrend. It's also visible with, without any indicators. It's an uptrend. Come on, where are you? And here probably it changed the color again from white into black, and there's a profit. there was a profit bigger than the minimum profit. Where is it? Which again, minimum profit remains 0.05 cents. So the expert advisor was instructed to close it. And as you can see, instead of placing a stop loss, because you are hedging, the expert advisor places this pending order. We cannot see them because of this comment. This is 0.0, I forgot the setting, 0.02. It opened this buy. That means that the opposite order, the hedging order, is 0.04. Hope you can see it somewhere there. Well, it is double with this, how you call them, these settings. As I explained in the first video, it places a break even at the trailing stop distance. Trailing stop is basically the break even, or it's also a break even, rather said. Once the price moves trailing stop pips in your favor, the break even is placed at somewhere close to the entry level. Alright, the NonLagMA average changed the color again. We can see that the price fell down a little. Another trade closed in profit, which is good. It didn't reverse to hit the pending order, and another one. So this is trading without a stop loss that everyone is afraid with, or this should be the only trading without stop loss, actually. Trading without stop loss and not hedging, yes, it's an account killer. Trading with stop loss, it's a killer, but surely a killer, especially if you are new into Forex. And trading with hedging and doing it, trading and hedging and doing it properly, it basically will make you not to lose anymore. But again, you must master this and you must choose your settings. Now, in this, what's happening now is that we have, this is what we're afraid of. And this is where you must calculate your first lot size, the initial lot size. We have 2 buy orders and 2 sell orders. So 4 opposite orders. We don't want this to happen. We are stuck in a consolidation zone. And many times when this happens, well, you could just, well, for now it's still safe now. There's only 4 trades open, and the distance between them is not so high, so big. So we don't have a big, how we call that, a big loss right now. But let's see what's happening. So this, as I said, this is hedging. Well, the stop loss has been placed for the sell orders, which is good. And by the way, sometimes it's really nice to see the price when this happens. It happens from time to time. The price going down. What color? Where do I change the color? I guess here somewhere. The price going down. Stop loss being set at break even, and then suddenly the price rising up, closing the sales, and resuming the well, let's say uptrend, and having 2, 3, or 4 profitable, not 4, as I said, it never happened to me to have so many opposite trades on a chart. But let's say you could have 2 buys, profitable buys, and the price going up and closing these sales because of their break even. We don't, of course, it doesn't happen all the time. Usually the price will continue in either one direction, up or down, and close the basket once they will, the profit will reach the minimum profit. Real profit now is negative, obviously. And as the price drops, the profit also, the real profit increases. Until finally, as you can see, it became positive, and it reached eventually the minimum profit. And then the expert advisor closed this the basket of trades, which was a big basket, 1, 2, 3, 4 opposite trades. And another thing to mind here, I don't know if it will happen now, let me see. Anyway, it closed this basket of trades at basically break even, which is good, because immediately after that the price what it did. I know you can hedge manually if you want, and some traders do that. Well, this expert advisor and or the auto recovery, which does only this part of the trading, hedging the zone, was built on to automate this, and I think it does a very good job for this part. Nothing happens now. I suppose that there is no trend confirmed yet, because it was an uptrend, then it changed to downtrend. Probably the trend moving average is still not black color. And finally, there's another trade open, and this I was gonna say. This sell is 0.04. Because we had the martingale set to true, and so if there's a loss trade, the expert advisor will double the size of the next trade. And by the way, if you remember the settings, the initial lot size is 0.02. So anyway, this trade was a winner, or it was a break even, but the expert advisor doesn't. It was basically a winner, not a loser. So after the expert advisor will close the martingale trade in profit, even if it's 1 cent or 5 cents profit, the next trade will resume with the lot size chosen within the expert advisor settings, 0.02. That's the initial lot size. And finally, we can see the trailing happening. We had a trailing stop. I forgot the settings. I think it's 30 pips, which means the trailing stop, which is also the break even, set to 30 pips. When the price reached this level somewhere here, the expert advisor placed a stop loss at the entry level, at break even. The price moved another 30 pips in our favor. The stop loss has been dragged 30 pips with the price. So the distance is always 30 pips. Every 30 pips step, 30, the expert advisor will drag the stop loss another 30 pips and so on. It's a nice method to trail a winning trade. It drags it again a little until eventually it hits the stop loss, or maybe the non-lag moving average changes the color. With the settings I'm using now, it will close the trade. We have a basket open again. So it was a sell open 0.02. The expert advisor placed the hedging trade 0.04, a buy, and unfortunately the price rose above it and hit it, and now we have two trades open, a buy and a sell. And something happened here, and let me explain this difference between this buy. Basically yes, I've explained in another video, I know, but not everyone knows it. Basically the levels, the recovery zone moved a little, moved with the slippage distance and the spread, moved a little higher. The price, let me use this pencil, the price dropped to enough to trigger the, what an ugly color. The price dropped enough to trigger the stop loss, to hit the stop loss and close the buy here. but not enough to go under it and place another pending buy as it should have happened. So when this happens, the price closing a trade and then resuming without going under it or above it, is the trend will drop. Then the expert advisor will place we call it an aggressive hedge. We'll place an aggressive buying hedge trade as soon as the price moves away from the first buy level, which was this line somewhere here. And as soon as it moves away with the slippage distance, and the trade is also considered, the spread is also considered. So basically now instead, let me measure. Basically now the recovery zone moved a 66 pips, 6.6 pips. Before it was here, and now the recovery zone is here. You don't need to panic. The expert advisor has been designed to work like this. And as soon as the aggressive hedge is open, these levels are recalculated. So the recovery zone becomes the new recovery zone between here and, as you can see, the sell stop, the new level here. So the distance between them, the last open order and the sell stop, the hedge pending order, it's the same, 50 pips. That doesn't move. All right, let's move on. I hope you understood this. Maybe if it's confusing, I suggest you try this in the strategy tester, and you will get the idea. It's not hard to understand. Just need to like mathematics a little. Anyway, I think I'm going to close this demonstration. This is what I wanted to explain, what hedging the zone means, and what happened, what should happen, what shouldn't happen. This is the best thing that I like when I hedge using the zone or use a hedge using the auto recovery expert advisor. It's when the stop loss is placed. Then I finally can I don't breathe, relax. I know that I'm safe. If the price goes higher, it will close this trade and maybe continue in my favor. If it goes down, it's also good because if the price goes down, at some point the real profit will reach the minimum profit and it will close the basket at break even. I will not lose anything on the stop loss. That's the ideology of hedging. What happened now is the price closed only one trade, only one sell. We have a sell of 0.06 pips and a buy of, you cannot see it now, but it is a buy of 0.04 if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I can't see it. The last buy. No, buy stop. Buy 0.04 and open by 0.04, a buy order and a sell order 0.06. And in this case, it doesn't, the expert advisor doesn't aggressive hedge because it doesn't need to, due to the fact that the sell order lot size is still bigger than the buy order lot size. So if the price will drop, continue to drop, the profit will still increase. So you know that it will do this that aggressive hedging that it did before only when the price of, let's say, of this of the sales in this case, the lot size of the sales would be smaller than the lot size of the buys, the open buys on the chart. This is how it thinks, the algorithm behind it. Okay, the recovery zone moved a little again. This time only 5 pips, approximately 4-5 pips. and the price drops, and finally it closes this basket of two trades, a buy and a sell. At break even. Profitable trade, although very small profit, but it is a profit. It's funny when people ask me how much money you make from Forex, from trading Forex. And I always tell them I make, I don't know, this month I made 5,000 pips. But how much money? Well, that's not important, you know. Why don't you ask me how many pips I made? Alright. And that's another basket. As we can see, this month I chose to test here because of this nice trend and this trend reversal thing that happened. So we can see the hedge zone. But basically, the month of November last year wasn't such a good month, at least with these settings that I chose. So anyway, I'm going to close this demonstration now. I hope you understood what hedging the zone means and how the non-lag moving average how the non-lag moving average expert advisor uses hedging the zone to hedge trades and not to lose money, so a stop loss or whatever. I'm going to close this now and focus on the next video. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, visit the contact page of RobotFX.ro or leave a comment. I'll try to answer. Meanwhile, watch the other videos related if you are interested in this product, of course. And good luck trading. Bye bye.